Yeah, the draw means third place Man United will now travel to Arsenal on Sunday. 8 points behind the leaders, having played a game more. A key moment came in the 80th minute when star midfielder Casemiro picked up his 5th yellow card of the season, meaning he misses the Emirates trip. But boss Erik Ten Hag has no real regrets about keeping the Brazilian on for the full 90 minutes.
First was this game was important. Every game is important, and every game in the Premier League is a top game. So second is Casemiro is obviously a really important player for us, and he's one of the reasons that we are in the position where we are now. That's Casemiro. But also, last time we beat Arsenal without Casemiro, and so we have a squad, and so we have to fill that gap and make a proper plan, and the squad have to fill it and make sure that there is a team. We already showed how to beat Arsenal.
Well, Ali, I don't know if it's a shisha pipe, but there's smoke coming out of Gabby's ears. What's up with you?
No, it's just watching the game last night, Ali. I'm watching it, I'm thinking, when Elise scores, a draw is a fair result. And I'm flicking through Twitter and I see whoever's tweeting for Sky Sports tweet Manchester United robbed by late Elise goal. And I think that's a shocking statement to make when you watch the game. Manchester United played quite well. So did Crystal Palace. The draw was a fair result. And I just don't see how they could have been robbed off for 2 extra points.
Okay, that's one. Who else did you get the hump with?
I just think Antony for me. I'm watching him last night. He wasn't happy when he got dragged, but he doesn't do enough for me. He's giving me like Pepe, who used to be at Arsenal vibes. Tricks, doesn't really beat a player. And they need, for me, Garnacho to start against Arsenal. They need Jadon Sancho to get back amongst it because
he's back in training, isn't he?
Yeah, they need more options on the wing because Antony's not at it at the moment. Maybe he will with time, but at the moment he's not doing enough. And the penalty, for me, like, it's a 50-50 penalty, you know, and people will say McTominay was brought down.
Yeah, I thought it was 50-50,
but Manchester United, Al, were gifted a goal against Manchester City. And over the years, when I was playing, Manchester United always got the big decisions. I remember the Carabao Cup final. Vidic took me down for a penalty and got a yellow card. You know, it was just, even the referee of the day has come out and done a podcast and says, I regret that. That was a red card. To this day, regrets it. So they've always got the big decisions in games, Manchester United. And it's a bit of a taste of their own medicine last night to not get the penalty.
Elise not celebrating the goal.
I get that.
The death.
I get that because Elise didn't celebrate the goal because he's probably so frustrated that he hasn't been scoring many goals this season.
But
Crystal Palace haven't been getting results. And I think it's more frustrated at his own performance.
That was unstoppable, though, wasn't it?
Frustrated that that's what I can do. I can score free kicks like that. Not more that he didn't want to celebrate, more frustrated that he's not doing it more often.
Tell me, does Zaha go down too much?
I think he does when a defender's getting the better of him. You know, Wan-Bissaka had him in his pocket last night and he dreads playing against him.
That was some challenge with Wan-Bissaka, wasn't it? When he got back inside the box. Had to be perfect.
Yeah, but so, when you played with each other as well, they would have had them battles in training, Zaha and Wan-Bissaka when he was at Palace.
Well, there was no love lost, was there? There was no picking each other up or anything like that.
No, but Zaha's is a top player, but yesterday I agree, going down too much. And parts of the game he was switching over, wasn't he? And he wasn't even getting the better of Luke Shaw. So Manchester United defended very well.
So what about this weekend then? Coming up, Arsenal go to City. What do you make of this? How important is this for City?
Arsenal, Man United.
Sorry, yes.
Man United, yeah. I think it's a game that Manchester United can't lose. If they've got any title ambitions, they can't lose the game. You know, and Casemiro was going to be a big loss in that midfield because when Fred come on, you know, Fred was just passing to every Crystal Palace player.
Yeah.
So they're going to miss Casemiro. And if you're Arsenal, you're rubbing your hands together. Thomas Partey, for me, will run that midfield.
And tonight, of course, that's what I was on about. Spurs go to City. Do you give Spurs a big chance here? They've done it before, but they're not exactly in the type of form to go there. But then again, you look at City and think, how are they going to play?
I just think the formation, like, I mean, when you watch Spurs, Ali and Al, the 5 at the back, the 2 in the midfield. You know, you get overrun. You've got centre backs that are doing nothing, and you've got 2 midfielders that are doing absolute doggies, getting a run around. They do that tonight with De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. They're going to get the run around again. If they play 4-3-3, they've got more of a chance for me.
Ali?
It's a funny one, guys. I mean, I can't see in current form, and I know City's form hasn't been great. They're losing the Manchester derby. You got to fancy City, but it's, you know how sometimes teams get a sign over or not. Spurs generally do okay against Manchester City, but I can't see them getting Antony. I just think defensively in midfield, they're not good enough. They've got a problem with the goalkeeper, clearly Spurs as well, and I can't see another than a City victory.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? You know, I keep going back to Gary, and you know he's entitled to, and he might prove to be right. Gary Neville said City will win it, United will be second. I find that I can't agree with him.
It's a bold statement. I'll tell you what it is. It's a really bold statement.
Yeah, I can't see it.
When you consider Arsenal have lost one game and they've been unlucky to lose it, and I don't think there's been any. My problem with we're all entitled to opinion 100%, but my problem with the statement is I've not seen anything from Arsenal right at this moment in time that's going to indicate.
You think they're going to blow up? I haven't.
Ali,
right.
that's a statement of a Manchester United fan who doesn't want Arsenal to win the league. I don't think he really believes that. He can't do. He can't believe that Arsenal are going to finish in third place. Impossible. You don't think so?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't think he's doing it just to cause a stir.
No, I believe it.
I think he believes that.
Really? Yeah, but you know, we spoke about it. I mean, unless there's a real collapse, what could happen? I think I look at Arsenal. They've got one or two. Clearly, they've got replacements, if you like.
Yep.
Left side. Tierney defensively, Tomiyasu right hand side.
Row.
Yeah, you get bits and pieces, but I just think midfield and forwards, if they get another injury to a key midfielder or a forward, then they might have a problem. But this moment in time, everything in the garden's rosy.